Well, it's a condition that affects millions of Aussies, skin cancer, of course. One Australian is diagnosed with melanoma every 30 minutes. And our very own Nat had a recent scare.
Yeah, the good news is more than 90% of cases can be successfully treated if detected early. And that's exactly what happened to me. Using new AI technology, my doctor was able to detect and treat the issue without any surgery. I had a pimple on my nose that wouldn't go away. Plus, I reckon it was at least a couple of years since I'd had a skin check. So I came to the dermatologist. He said it was skin cancer, this tiny little dot on my nose. The good thing is I got it really early and there's not much treatment. The interesting thing is, while I was here, I learnt they are saving lives with AI. Come and have a look. Hello.
Hi Natalie, how are you?
Hi. Well, I've
how can I help you today?
Pimple on my nose.
Yeah.
It's been there about 3 weeks. Keeps going up, down, won't go away.
I'm just going to have a quick look with the microscope. I mean, it's not very big. This thing you're talking about is about 2 or 3 millimeters. Looks a little bit suspicious. What we've been doing for the last 4 years, is using a laser and AI to have a real-time indication of whether this is likely to be cancer or not. It's the same way as how NASA has sent a rover to Mars to find out the biochemical composition of the rocks and sand in what Mars is made up of. So there's a laser, it shoots on a rock, it reflects light, and straight away you know the emission spectrum. Then via satellite they say, hey, this rock is made of this, how much magnesium, how much phosphate, how much calcium.
So what does this technology do? What does the AI machine do?
So one is picking up changes in your moles. Another one is diagnosis.
Using a global database, Dr Sam is able to upload my image into the system and check it against other patients, detecting mole changes and possible cancer without doing a biopsy. So it looks like there's every chance that this is cancer.
Yeah, sometimes you have everything green, which is nothing with similar features are cancerous, but you do have more than half of similar appearing lesions were cancerous, although yours is only about 3 millimeters.
The second AI device is called a spectroscope. It's a device that detects biochemical information by using laser-induced plasma, and the results are instant, showing a percentage of cancerous cells.
Okay, this is giving a score of 7.4. For us, anything more than 7 is more likely to be a skin cancer.
So that shows it's probably skin cancer.
So what I like to do is actually take a little biopsy, because that gives us confirmation from the cells that we're looking at. It also tells us the type of cells we're dealing with and how deep it's penetrating.
After a biopsy was taken, it did confirm that I had a small skin cancer. The good news, it could be treated non-surgically.
So what I'm going to do is give it a clean and do a little curette, and I'm going to put a photosensitizing anti-cancer cream on it, and then we're going to patch it up. And we let the cancer cells cook and incubate for about 3 hours.
We're cooking the cancer cells?
Well, it's not cooking, it's letting it metabolize the cream, okay? So it makes it super sensitive to light in about 3 hours. Okay. Then we're going to put a red light over it, and that's going to react with the metabolized drug and then selectively kill the cancer cells. It's all done. This first part. We'll see you in 3 hours.
Okay. Should be fun.
Okay, the treatment is done. I'm just going to move the machine away.
Oh.
And we'll see you next week for your second treatment.
We'll do it all again.
We'll do it one more time.
Gee, I'm glad I got this early.
You still got your nose.
Wow. What a wake-up call, though,
Yeah,
right?
that was so tiny. It was just a tiny, tiny little red thing. He also takes photos of your whole body and puts it in the AI machine. So when you go back a year later, the AI machine can detect whether there has been a change quicker and better than the human eye can. Even a dermatologist can.
So when you saw that graph and it indicating that it's skin cancer, how nervous were you?
Yeah, you sort of go, oh my God, you know, I mean, so many Aussies, millions and millions of us have skin cancer, right? But I was just, it does make you think, oh no, hang on. Yeah.
And how far, you know, how deep and how many other things do I have as well? Because you said it was just a tiny little pimple. Just off camera as well, Eddie is actually booking a skin check right now, and that's the type of reminder, and that's the power too, Nat, of you going and doing this story as well, and realising just a little pimple on your nose It's cancerous.
Well, so many of us think, oh, yeah, I should get skin cancer checks, but it's been a few years since we all did it because we all live in the sun.
So you're good now?
Yeah.
You got to go back?
No, it's covered by makeup. It's got lots of concealer on it, so I do the same process this Friday, and then it gets all crusty and then it'll be fine.
And he's saying it's good?
Yeah, then it'll be fine.
Great.
So it's just a good reminder for everyone. Remember, get your skin checked regularly, and to find a clinic near you, head to the Sunrise website where we have a link to everything you need to know.